And we're back.
What's got you all bumfuzzled over there? Get
Nothing,
going.
man.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea? Find our own path. Right?
Bollocks.
Let's do it.
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him. Ready?
Ready.
Well, if this is it, lads, it's been an honor.
Our faith head.
This is incredible!
Ow.
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on. That was great.
Look.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
But how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but stay alert. Tyr's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
Well, if this is sparse.
The pedestal.
What the fuck am I gonna have to fight in here?
Oh no! It took the stone!
Tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it. Oh, no, this is considerably worse. From behind! Oh, wow, that's over.
All right.
Now where are we?
Oh! Looks like Alphon!
This is gonna be one of those bug things. You. Are there more than one of you? Fuck this. I need to end this. Where did he go? Bitch, get back down here.
Okay, brother.
I am not okay.
That was tough. Where do you think it's taking us next?
I do not know.
I don't fucking want to know.
Oh no! We're back in hell?
Oh dear, here they come.
The fuck am I fighting here? What?
Surely that's enough of that.
Technically, I didn't go to this one. Never mind.
Who's behind? This won't be good.
shit. Oh, fuck.
Over and tool at the same time. Sure, that's fair.
Who the fuck is next?
You stopped. I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
Nothing's beating this so far. What's left?
Look! We're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giant secretly
Who's
possessed
turning
some
the
remnant
bridge?
of primordial Jotnar creative essence. The stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look! Now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens. Another name. Gloindor.
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by trying to light them all. I just know it. What's going on here? You know what? Let's do it. Let's light them all. Why be safe?
You take a wrong turn, brother. Realm travel room's back up top.
We might have last minute stuff we want to do before we leave. Who knows how long we'll be gone.
Fair enough.
This one needs lighting.
Mimir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. You know what? Tell this one later.
I don't know why you only saved them for the boat, so I'm stuck in the fucking boat, but... I'm listening. I just got shit to do, and I can't just sit in the boat.
Another name. Deirdre.
It's as if they'd been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Let's get our shit pushed in. Save now. Check me out not getting my ass kicked. I feel like that's gonna kick my ass. I remember trying this a while back, but that was before I even had the blades, so we'll see what it's like. people. Oh my god!
You okay? Use this.
You're worse than the other one.
Almost ready. Don't do it.
I did it.
That was difficult.
Nearly dead, but I did it. That was it. This seems to be it.
I see something down there. So what happened when Tyr brought Odin to Jotunheim?
From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Or I can just tell you the story later.
Gonna die. I need gold. Or golden shit, at least. Doesn't go up. Great.
That dragon, it's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
When the hell did that get there?
I
are
felt
you?
blessed to lead such a loyal crew. We'd become a family over the years. And now, my family is cursed.
Did I already do your shit? Please say I already did it, so I don't have to do it. How do I get the Baldur's Dragon? Does it have anything on it? Hit the fucking dirt, bro. Can I not go up through that side?
So what happened after Odin was cast out of Jotunheim?
Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
I will not give up until they are put to rest.
Boulder's dragon. Dragon's here. That's it. Is that worth anything?
Wolver behind you, brother! You don't want to...
Bullshit. Dodging motherfucker. How far back is that gonna send me? Oh. Pretty damn far. Fuck this. Shit, I need to get up there.
I will not give up until they are put to rest.
At least I'm going at it with full health this time.
Now where should we go?
Wolver on your left, brother!
Watch out, Wolver!
vicious son of a bitch.
Who needs help? Like, pretty desperately.
What's that?
That's what I'm trying to get to. But how? There's gotta be a way. This leads back to where I was. How do I get up there? Guess I turned the whole fucking thing. Okay. Shit. Yeah. It's not much, but it'll help.
Mimir, you never told us what Magni and Modi.
The other side is blocked.
So what happened after Hrungnir fell down on Thor?
Thor was no use at this point. His brain rattled, his breath shallow, but none of Odin's men were nearly strong enough to help. Then enter little Magni and Modi, no taller than shrubs. And while nobody but myself was looking, they flipped over Hrungnir's corpse and freed their father. Magni, being blonder, got all the credit, and Modi remained bitter about it from that day to the end, which I don't need to tell you about.
Alright, here we go. What's on the other side? Should be the last one.
Were all those guys part of his crew? That's a tough crew.
And all were his responsibility.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Does it frighten you? Responsibility.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I mean, I think it used to, but not as much anymore.
Why is that?
Well, being out here, with you, makes me feel more grown up. Another name. Hildur.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Oh god, please don't kill me.
Come on, get up, brother!
It's not like they're absurdly high level at this point anymore either. They just hit hard as a truck. And I never have health. God, my armor sucks. I got one down. Purple is the hardest. Orange is gonna be hard as hell. Yellow. Another orange.
I got one. Ready and wait.
One more. Go.
Father! Father!
God damn it. These things are still a problem. Just hear me. Thank God. Outside of moving the tower, that should be the last one I should be able to reach. That is most of them. Thor statue one.
Amir, why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as a counselor to kings, he can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cool piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. By night, my mates and I had the run of the forest.
This one
You know
goes
what?
up.
I'll tell this one later.
Let's do it. Oh, you.
Another name.
Light it.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Dude, chill. That was a mistake. Well, we got like a third of the way there. Well, at least it's lit. in here. And there's the thing, yeah, he was the one that kicked my ass earlier. So I guess I have to prove if they're not purple anymore. Were there two that aren't lit? Okay.
What's that down there?
Let's see, my first job. Right. Me and my mates in the employ of a fairy king. Good fellows, they called us. Knavish spikes to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. And we'll pick this up later.
I can't turn it, can I? Not anymore. Nope. Yeah, I can see straight through there. And I don't know which is which. Should only be missing like two though. Yeah, whatever's on the other side.
You fellas sure love to make a racket, don't you?
Yeah, okay.
What'll it be?
Nope. Nope. I need that constant health generation. All the Niflheim shit I don't have.
I'm sure that'll keep you out of trouble. Now, what else do I want to tell you?
It's time to go.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
This is it. Here we go.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot, but for years I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri. Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... declined. Sorry. Will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know he got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
We'd better go see what the world serpent has to say about that. Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the worst. Anything you need to do, I'd do it now. Just some sage advice.
You
Well,
keep going
can't
in
do
or
shit.
what?
Unless you have like a
Let's
few
get to it. Very proudly, you son of a bitch.
Two enchantment sockets. Runic goes way the fuck up. I'm putting those on.
Well, see you.
When the fuck did I get those?
Next time you need something. Don't be too careful now. That ought to keep them from catching bits off you. Where were we on that other thing?
You know what? We're gonna call it a day on that one. Thank you guys. Remember to like, share. Stay tuned for the next one.